Hello, everyone, and happy Pride Month. This is Tormuse, and today I'm playing a mod for Doki Doki Literature Club entitled Doki Doki Pride of My Heart. Maybe it's just Pride of My Heart, and maybe the Doki Doki is intended to be part of the title. I don't know. Thanks, Stream Elements. Um, I don't actually know anything about this mod. Somebody recommended it when the question came up of like, are there any like Pride-themed mods out there for DDLC? Because yeah, like I mean, I've said it before. I'll say it again. Um, there is unfortunately, for whatever reason, in the DDLC modding community, there seems to be a lot of bigotry, as evidenced by the fact that my Pride themed mod, which I released a couple of years ago, became the most controversial post of all time in the DDLC mod subreddit. So yeah, there's a bit of a shortage of Pride themed content in there, and I don't know, this one here, Pride of My Heart, it kind of was under my radar. I didn't. I mean, probably the author might have been, deliberately a little low key about it, especially after after my own Pride mod, Gay Lesbian Club, kind of blew up, and in not the best way, as in it was getting. Oh, gosh darn it! Sorry, I've just noticed that my Sorry, bear with me. Enable streamer mode. Is this thing gonna work? Yeah, the bot on Discord didn't pick up the stream announcement because I don't know, Discord's being weird. Yeah, sorry, I'm sort of killing time because the Twitch is going to launch into an ad break in 4 minutes. I don't want to actually start the mod until after the ad break, so I'm just sort of killing a little time here. But yeah, this mod was kind of under my radar. But someone mentioned it, and I thought, hey, that could be neat to check out. This has got this cute artwork of two girls holding hands, and the logo's in the way. But if you go into settings, you can see they're wearing a trans bracelet and a lesbian bracelet. Looks like. So that's kind of neat. I don't know what character is supposed to be represented there. I don't know anything about this mod. Like I'm kind of going to this blind, which I think is the best way to enjoy media, in my opinion. I like to avoid spoilers and stuff. There's a button template setting. Whoever made this mod, we'll go by the name Hazel something. I mean, was it just Hazel Flakes? Is the author of the mod? I've never had any interaction with her before. I don't know anything about her, but I think she uses she her pronouns. But what am I trying to say here? It's nice music, by the way. It's cute. This is okay. The bot isn't picking it up. I don't know what the bot is doing, but there you go. Yeah, just close Discord altogether there. There we go. I hope the volume level's okay. I had to tinker with it a bit because it I don't know, the volume levels are a little odd. Yeah, template settings. Whoever made, Hazel, worked with the mod template. I don't know why it says player name Batman. I'm gonna change that to Tormuse. I have a feeling that Hazel didn't adjust the options.rpy file, which lets you set the save folder and so on. And I think this might be sharing a save folder with another mod that also used the mod template. It's a rookie modding error. But Hazel did say she's new to modding, so yeah. And I also checked off this thing that says Let's Play mode. I have no idea what that means. When I click it, it says you've enabled Let's Play mode. This mode allows you to skip content that contains sensitive information or apply alternative story options. The setting will be dependent on the modder if they program these checks in their story. I have no idea what Hazel did with it, so I don't know if that does anything. Yeah, so I mean, judging by the bracelets at least, I guess we're going to get a trans character and a lesbian character in here. So that's neat. I mean, as I said, LGBT representation is underrepresented in the DDLC modding community, so should be good. Ad break is imminent. I'm just like I said, I'm just killing time. I'm gonna take a break during the ads so you don't miss anything, and then I'll actually start this thing up properly when the ads are finished. With that in mind, I will be right back. And I'm back again. All right, let's get this thing started. I should have used I should have used my DDLC theme. Be right back sign. Oh well. Anyway, new game. Okay, so Sayori's bedroom. With the series over with, I check over the time bar to see the episode. That should have been the finale. Wait, what? It's Torvius because that's MC, but why is it showing Sayori's bedroom? Okay, anyway. That should have been the finale. Oh, I love that show. Next season doesn't come out until, like, next year. Well, guess we'll have to find other series to watch. Did Sayori just blink? Okay, she's got... So, already I can see this is using the NPT, it's also using the blinking mod. Interesting, okay. I'm sure we can find one. Oh yeah. She then starts to fumble with her school books. I can't believe it's our last year. Yeah, feels so weird. I mean, yeah, school's a pain, but we made so many good memories. And that's all that matters, nothing else. We both nod in agreement. Still in art class? Mm-hmm, still with Nakamura-sensei. Teacher's pet. Far from it. Girl, she literally treats you like a favorite, gives you advice, and literally just gave you the deeds to art schools who would love your talent. Tell me again that you're not a teacher's pet. Okay, fine. I may be a teacher's pet. Mm-hmm. We both begin laughing. Did you take your meds yet? I did. Feminem as you would call it. Fantastic. So, I guess, are we reading this to mean that MC is trans then? I mean, referring to the meds, is I'm assuming this is like hormone replacement therapy here. So, okay, this is placement of these menu buttons is a little odd with respect to the history display. That feels like it should be adjusted, but eh. I've never heard that pun, feminems, but I love it. Anyway. It's not the only name for it. I think it's a fitting name. Cute name, too. Yeah. I check the time on my phone. You might have to go to bed soon. So, like, is this like MC and, like, I don't know, I guess Femc? Pride Mod? Yeah, welcome to the stream, BG Sweet. How's it going? Yeah, I was just saying at the top of the stream, like this mod was kind of under my radar. I wasn't familiar with it. I hadn't heard of it, but someone mentioned it. That yeah, they're like they mentioned it as a mod that has LGBT content in it. And I said, hey, okay, I'll check it out. And you know, it's one I've been curious about. It's a demo. It's not the complete mod, so I have no idea how long it is. But yeah, Pride Month seemed like a good time to check it out. I'm just jumping into it sight unseen. Looks like MC, or I guess Femc, and Sayori are having a cozy moment in Sayori's bedroom. So I guess I don't know if they're supposed to be in a relationship, like a romantic relationship, or if this is just they're just really close friends, and or what. Anyway, we'll find out, I suppose. Oh, it's that time already? Sadly. Fine. I go to hug Sayori. Good night, sis. Sis? Oh, okay. Are they sisters then? Good night. Love you. Love you too. Before I hit it off to bed, I take a trip to the bathroom, wash my face, take a good look at myself. Looking beautiful as ever. I swear I would break down crying and look in the mirror many years ago. But now, I'm in love. Safe and comfy bed. That's right. Need to clean the lens on my camera. However, it is getting late. I'll do it in the morning. After getting undressed, I snuggle myself into my bed. Phew. Last year of high school before college. I am happy to get it over with, but it's something I don't want to give up. Most of the friends I have all graduated already. Apostrophe in the plural. Friends plural. Oh no. I'm launching into proofreader mode now. Sorry, it's just it's funny the timing because I posted that that meme image about unnecessary apostrophes over in club meeting server earlier. Because apostrophe indicates possessive, but this context suggests that it's plural of friends. Anyway, moving on. To the photography club girls. Oh yeah, okay. I miss them a lot. Yeah, let's just get some rest and worry about it all tomorrow. Okay, so there's a photography club instead of a literature club? Ugh, stupid ass alarm. Too loud. Yeah. Speaking of which, is the volume okay there? I changed some volume settings around because the balance seemed off when I was like I always do a sound check at the beginning of streams, but I was unsure. Anyway, moving on. Hitting my alarm, I slowly begin getting out of bed. Good God, not today. Monday hits hard, I swear. Let's see if I can get breakfast ready. Heading into the kitchen, I find that Chiyoko has already started on breakfast. Chiyoko? Okay. Good morning, sweetheart. What? Okay. Who's this now? I mean, aside from... appears to be a combination of a modified Sairi sprite and a modified Monica sprite. Okay. Um... Okay, we're getting into some world building here. This is, I guess, a different cast of characters. We'll see how this goes. Good morning, sweetheart. Good morning, Chiyoko. Doing breakfast? Yep, eggs with bacon and toast. Ooh, yummy. Sorry, it's not up yet? Shake my head. She then hands me a piece of cooked bacon. And be a dear and wake sleepyhead up. Yes, ma'am. Going into Sayo's room, I hold the bacon up to her nose. Bacon. Such a heavy sleep. Munch. Yeah. Termies, what? Bacon. I have nothing but a look of horror on my face. What's with that face? You almost hit my finger off. I mean, is it really my fault? Hey, where are you going? Going to eat your breakfast. Oh, heck no, get back here. What happened up there? She almost bit my finger off. Oh, God. Phew, good morning, Mom. Okay, so it's... I had a feeling it was their mom. It wasn't... It was momentarily unclear. Except that she referred to her by her name, Chiyoko, instead of as Mom. I mean, so they referred to her as Sis, so I just assumed that they're sisters, and therefore, I don't know. Maybe is this a stepsister situation? I hope we're not going to hit towards that particular trope. Anyway, good morning, sweetheart. How are we eating fingers this morning? Maybe just affection, sis? Could be. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know. We're figuring out the world building as we go along. And apostrophe in the plural. Oh no. That apostrophe is not supposed to be there. Anyway. Are you eating fingers this morning? It's her fault. Uh-huh, sure it is. You two are so silly. I'll get the table set. Me too. With the table set and breakfast on our plates, we begin eating. So, school starts today. I'm both happy and sad that's our last year. Yeah, I'm gonna miss it once we graduate. I know how you girls feel. I didn't want to graduate as well, but it would be the greatest thing I ever did. I got a wonderful job. I married Ren, had you, and had a wonderful opportunity to adopt you, Tormuse. Okay, so yeah, so it's a adoptive sister, I guess. Hey, Mom, you're such a role model. Role should be spelled R-O-L-E. Uh, yeah, exactly. Um, well, I wouldn't put myself up that high. You are, though. At least I think of you like... At least I think of you like last? Hmm? I'm confused. Like, was I supposed to think of you like that? That's what I was. That's what I was expecting to that sentence to parse. Maybe this has some typos in it. Oh well. Anyway, Charmies, that's really sweet of you. Can't help but smile. Oh, it's almost time that y'all get ready. Y'all. Thank you for breakfast, Mom. Thank you so much. You're welcome, girls. I'll take care of the plates. Thank you. Okay, let's get this uniform on. Whilst getting the uniform on, I noticed my blazer being more tight than last year. It must still be growing. Speaking of such, time to take my medicine. I down my Spreo, then the estradiol under the tongue, so it doesn't slip out. God, I'm just so adorable. I can't help it. After making sure everything is in my bag, including my meds, I head out of my room. Including the meds? This might just be a reflection of my ignorance. Does HRT need to be taken more than once a day? I'm not actually. I would have thought it was like a once a day kind of thing, but what do I know? Anyway, Sayo, hey, what's up? Just checking on you. Yeah, I just need a few more minutes. I go to grab her bag. I got your bag. Thanks, sis. Well, look at you. I give Chioko a twirl. A twirl? Okay. That uniform still looks good on you. Thank you. My uniform was a lot different from yours. Although I guess that was the 80s for you. Oh, don't make yourself feel old now. I remember the 80s. I was born in the 80s. Anyway, how's Sayori doing? She's doing great, actually. Good. Taking your medicine as prescribed? I guess both of them are on meds. Mm-hmm. Good. What about you? Are you doing okay? Yeah, I'm okay. Are you sure? Dot dot dot. Without hesitation, she comes up to hug me. It's okay, sweetie. I know that graduation isn't what's bringing you down. See, that apostrophe is fine. Just say. Because it's a contraction of what is bringing you down. But those other apostrophes, anyway. I try not to let it get to me. Well, let me say this. Graduated in the 80s, how old they're, well, and when does this take place, I wonder? Uh, Good question. I mean, she didn't, she didn't say she graduated. Did she, hold on. She says her uniform was different because, did she say she graduated? I don't know. Yeah, when does this take place? It's a reasonable question. Anyway, moving on. Let me say this. You aren't with those people anymore. You're safe with us. And I'm sure as heck not letting you go. I know, and thank you for taking me in. Okay, now we're getting some more hints, foreshadowing of other stuff. This menu bar blocking the view of the history is bugging me. Yeah, I don't know. There's got to be a way to fix that. Like either reposition the history display or reposition the menu because they're blocking the view of things I'm trying to read. Anyway, yeah, more world building. You aren't with those people anymore. Um, that seems to suggest that Chioko adopting MC was a recent thing, and her previous family was unkind to her or something. Like this is saying you're safe with us, implying that FMC was not safe with her previous family. Um, like, are we talking about like in a transphobic sense, or are we talking about like an abusive sense, or both, or what? I don't know. But maybe we'll find out. I know, and thank you for taking me in. Like I said all those years ago, this is your home now. Her motherly hugs makes this so much better. I would say make instead of makes. Sorry, am I doing too much proofreading? It's just sort of my default. I can't help it. Anyway, I'm the luckiest girl ever to have her as a mother figure. She then looses her grip on me. My God, making me shed tears here. You're awesome, you know that? Not Sairi too. Well, so are you. I then check the time on my phone. Okay, it's about time we head out. Okay, you two have a wonderful day at school. Thank you, Mom. We both give her a big hug. Bye. I mean, it's cute. It's very wholesome so far. Anyway, after stepping outside, I hand Sairi her bag. Thank you. You're welcome. We then set up for school. All these, that's interesting. Like the menu theme was a variant of the song "Your Reality," and this seems to be another variant. I wonder if this music was this song commissioned for this mod, or maybe there are a bunch of free to use variants of the song around. I don't know. Okay, I recognize a lot of these backgrounds are various free to use backgrounds from. Anyway, moving on. So, who was your first teacher? Suzuki Sensei, the history teacher. Oh my god, I love her so much. I know, right? She's wonderful. I have her as my last teacher. Nice. What about you? Kazumi Sensei, the English teacher. Glad she's still doing third year English. She's the best. Yeah, I think it's her last year there. Ah, she's an amazing foreign language teacher. Yeah, even though she has to spend the most time with me for it. Well, don't say that, Sayo. Everybody learns at their own pace. Yeah, but you're a natural at it. No, I was just taking it longer than you. Oh, that too. Yeah. Pretty firmly establishing that this is taking place in Japan, I think. I mean, they're referring to all their teachers as sensei, and they have English classes as a separate thing that Cyrus says she's not very good at. Anyway, moving on. We begin seeing more and more students as we grow closer to the school. We both get plenty of greetings from students and teachers alike. I wouldn't say I'm a popular girl, however, I am quite well known as one of the best cheerleaders back in first year. Oh, really? MC the cheerleader, huh? Some of the cheerleaders still offer me a spot in the team, however, I have other priorities in mind. Someone's quite popular. I suck my teeth. So are you, Miss Art Prodigy. Yeah. Yeah, there's a reference earlier to Sairi being in art school, or taking art classes, so, yeah, leading into that whole idea of Sairi being good at art, I suppose. Anyway. I'm serious, though. Your art is really amazing. Did ranked top 3 in the Winter Arts competition back in December. I expect 100% accuracy to Japanese transgender youth life. Ha. We shall see. It feels like it should be rank, not ranked. I don't know. Should I? Maybe I should leave proofread notes to the end. I don't know. Anyway, moving on. See? Heading into the school, we begin switching out our shoes. So, we have a bit till classes start. Yeah, did you want something? Can I get something from the vending machine? I snicker at her question. Sayo, you're gonna be in debt to me forever. Nuh-uh, we always forgive each other's debt. I swear, this girl. And, yeah, gosh darn it, it's off the bottom there. I was just about to say, that was a place where an apostrophe actually belonged, and it wasn't there. Oh no. Each others, because others is possessive in this case. There should be an apostrophe. Oh wait, anyway, moving on. I sigh. Fine, let's get you that cookie. There should be an apostrophe in let's. Because it's let us. Thank you. Stopping at the vending machine. Oh, hey, it's the K stairs. That's what somebody referred to them as background. As I mean, this is lifted from DDLC Plus, of course. Anyway, stopping at the vending machine, I pick out the double chocolate for Sayuri and the granola bar for me. Thank you, really. I know I can. I know it can be up. Can I get this positioned so that I can actually read it there? I know it can be annoying about this, and don't worry about it. It's not a burden on me to get you a snack. Besides, I want one too. She gives me the widest smile. I love you, sis. Love you too. I ruffle her hair a bit. I also have another thing I wanted to talk to you about. Yeah, what's up? I was wondering... Never mind, I'll tell you at lunch. Okay, girl, see you at lunch. Bye, love you. Heading into class, Suzuki-sensei approaches me. Hey, Tormuse, how have you been? I've been great, Suzuki-sensei. How about you? I've been pretty good, actually, thank you. Still doing photography? The photography club had to disband due to low funding and new recruit turnout. That's terrible. Yeah, however, the principal donated the camera equipment to me. I've even run my own freelance photography website. Oh wow, that's generous. Whoa, that's awesome, Tormuse. Yeah, it keeps me busy and means extra money. Also, that experience looks wonderful on college resumes. That too. I will say that presenting the photos, reviews, and the proper attitude goes a long, long way. I've heard that before. I'm sure you have. How's Sayuri? She's doing wonderful, actually. Good. Glad she's well. Yeah, she's been doing a lot better. That makes me happy to hear. Well, it's time. I eye my desk, which has my wonderful best friend behind it. Who could that be? Also, the fact that Suzuki puts so much emphasis on like both of them put so much emphasis on, yeah, she's doing wonderful, she's doing better, she's doing a lot better, suggests that there was some kind of incident in the past surrounding Sayuri that maybe drew the teacher's attention to her for some reason. Anyway. My wonderful best friend behind it. Hey, Junko. Who are all these characters? That's modified Psionica sprite? Hey, girl. We exchange hugs. Happy to be back. Happy to be back. We share a chuckle. So, what's up? Nothing much. I had a movie night with Sayuri last night before bed. That sounds nice. How's she doing? Amazing as always. For real? Attention class, I am super happy to see y'all again for your last year. Some of you are very excited to get this year over with, but please definitely try not to blow your last year away, or it might just come back to haunt you. Now that everyone is here, let's start our first day of AP History. Lunchtime at last. Saya needed to tell me something. Yeah, I got time. Hey, Junko. Hey, what's up? Nothing much. You gonna go meet Kato at lunch? Sure am. Can't get enough of him now, can you? Hey, what can I say? We just click, you know? Ah, you two are so made for each other. Well, what about you? What about me? Girl, don't give me that. I know for a few guys in this school that talk about you all the time. Girl, stop. I'm serious, though. Can't help but blush. Well, I gotta get going. What are you gonna do? Go meet Sayuri, she needs to tell me something. Oh, tell her I said hi. Definitely, I'll see you after lunch. Bye, girly. After texting Sayuri where she is, I walk my way towards the cafeteria. So, Sayuri said to meet her at the benches. However, she's nowhere to be found. Ominous music stopping is ominous. It's already a little odd with the ambient sound in the last scene there. Taking the nearest bench, I pull out my bento and begin eating. That's a Japanese lunchbox, as I understand it. Anyway, is it waiting for me? I soon hear heavy breathing coming from afar. You are in no shape to be running a marathon. So sorry, I I hand her my water bottle. Thank you. You're welcome. As she takes a seat, I seal and put aside my bento. Okay. Sorry I took too long. Oh, don't worry about it. What kept you? Math. Say no more. Yeah, anyway, there was something that I wanted to talk to you about. Yeah, go ahead. Okay, so I know about how you had to give up the photography club due to nobody signing up for it. Okay. And I know that you were into reading and writing. Maybe. I was wondering if you wanted to join my club since you weren't in a club anymore. Oh, the literature club? Yeah. Huh. I mean, I'm not against it, just not sure. Where could this be going? I wonder. Well, would you want to at least come and visit? I ponder on her question for a little bit. It shouldn't cut into any other studies, and I don't really do photo shoots on the weekdays. Sure, why not? You will? Great. I'll tell the others. I'll bring you to the club room. Okay, sounds sweet. Who's the club president again? Aoki Monica? Oh, cool. We share the same homeroom. We also participate in the student council meetings together. Oh, really? She's part of the student council too? I mean, FMC is? So FEMC is a photography club and in student council. Also, Monica has a surname, Aoki. Okay. What are those meetings like? Nothing too bad. Just updates on performances, college reports, AP discussions, and so on. Is being an AP student worth it? It is more rigid than your classes. However, having AP courses with a C? That spell check would have picked that one up. Courses help with college. Not saying you not talking AP courses hinders you. Talking? Is that supposed to say taking? Oh my gosh. Oh dear. This could do with a bit of proofreading, I think. um, Not taking AP courses hinders you, sis. No, I get it. Do you and Monica ever talk? Sometimes, but we never caught each other outside of school. Oh, well, this might be ample opportunity to be better friends with her. Maybe. No, not maybe. Definitely. Okay, so grab me from class. Sure will. Well, art class awaits. What is this? Why is Sai pushing, pointedly bringing up Monica in this way? Could this be hinting at? Is this going to be like an MC slash Monica kind of mod? McMonica? Anyway. Well, our class awaits. Mm-hmm. You gonna let her teach this time? Shut up. See you after class, sis. Bye, but 5 minutes left to go. Ito-sensei lets us have the last 10 minutes of free time. He is one of the popular teachers for that. Wonder if Sayo's club would be any good. I mean, I do love to read and write. Literature is also one of my best subjects. Am I growing paranoid, or is someone watching me? I turn to Junko, who's working on her cheerleading assessment. Uh, I, I'm sorry, what is this sentence? I attention then goes towards. Is this supposed to be my attention? Oh, hey, thanks for the follow, Yuri Doki Doki Nightly. Welcome in. Uh, that, sorry, I added those sound alerts recently to my channel, and that was I guess I'm still not used to them. I don't know if it needed that much of a fanfare. I don't know. Some other channels they have anonymous follows. Maybe I don't know. Whatever. Moving right along. I think it's supposed to say my attention then goes towards Aoki-san. Uh-oh, Monica looks unhappy. It's been okay. There's been no music for a while. What's going on here? She's staring right at me. It looks like she's working on stuff as well. I guess she noticed me staring back. There's going to be ample opportunity to talk to her. Getting out of my chair, I walk over to her, taking the nearest empty seat. Hey, Aoki-san. How are you? Oh, I'm doing well. How about you, Koizumi-san? I guess, is that that's Sayori's surname? Or is that, I mean, I don't know, did Femsi keep her surname when she got adopted? Anyway, I'm doing well. If you don't mind me asking, what are you up to? Nothing much. Doing club work. Oh, okay. Yeah. Did Femsi tell Monica that she's joining her club? Well, since it's the end of the day, want to go to the club together? Wait, huh? I figured Sai would tell you that I may be joining. Wait, you want to join the literature club? Uh-huh. Or at least get to see before making a final decision? Yes. Yes, definitely. Oh my God. Sorry, that really just makes me happy to hear. Yeah, okay. So Monica's staring at her and then just getting all flustered and blushing when she hears that she's joining the club. Okay, this is feeling like that's the direction this is going. It's like some kind of what is the ship name for MC and Monica? Is McMonica? Is that suitable, or is there a more accepted name for it? Monomuk? I don't know. Uh, moving right along. Sorry, that really just makes me happy to hear. Well, I'm excited to see what the Literature Club has in store. You won't regret it one bit. Where'd Sayo come from? Hey, Sayo, how was class? A drag, as always. It'll come back to you, trust me. Hopefully. Hopefully, or it's gonna be a long school year. Anyway, I'm sure the other two are waiting for us. And let's get going. As we walked to the other side of the school, we continued our talk from the classroom. I believe that's supposed to say O-U-R, our talk from the classroom. Oh well. Also, what's this slip into past tense here? Anyway, so you had to disband the photography club. Yeah, low turnout of new people, plus funding. Oh no, I had wondered what happened to y'all. I think the characters just periodically say y'all out of nowhere. It says a little about where the author comes from. Anyway. Yeah, however, the principal agreed to donate some of the camera equipment to me. I've been using it to make money for myself. I'm just going to move on. And that's pretty neat, honestly. Maka also has a job, so you won't be the only one making money. Where do you work, Aki-san? I work as a hostess at a small restaurant in downtown. Oh, really? Nice. Yeah, we're here. Sayori swings open the door and we all go inside. Yuri, Natsuki, we brought a guest. The room is as any other classroom other than the sweet smell of tea and aromatherapy. A guest? Yep. Yuri, this is Koizumi Tormuse. Tormuse Okamura Yuri. Okamura Yuri? Isn't that Yuri's surname from the fan fiction entitled For the Longest Time, which I read recently? Is this a nod to that particular story? Anyway, nice to meet you, Okamura-san. A pleasure to meet you as well, Koizumi-san. Natsuki, where are you? Coming. Sounds like she came from the closet. Phew, sorry about that. Natsuki, Natsuki? Koizumi Termuse Tamaki Natsuki. Okay, so her surname is Tamaki. We just gave everybody surnames here. Okay. It's a formal school setting in Japan. Anyway, nice to meet you, Tamaki-san. Same with you, Koizumi-san. Now that we have introductions out of the way, let's get the table set. As she says that, we begin pushing a few desks together, perhaps, to make a large table for us. Yeah. Well, I didn't comment. In the interest of proofreading, I probably should mention that I've been using it to make money for myself. I'd say that should be like I have been, or I've been using. Anyway, moving on. As she says that, we begin pushing a few desks together to make a large table for us. This is familiar. This is the background that was used in the Switcheroo mod, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's neat seeing these things come together. Anyway, after setting up our makeshift table, we begin to take out seats. Take out seats? Take our seats, perhaps? Before we begin, shall I make more tea for all of us? Yes, please. It sounds like a wonderful idea. Yeah, I can also grab some snacks from the vending machine. Ooh, chocolate cookie, please. It's always chocolate cookies with you. It isn't my fault that cookies are the best thing in the world. Whatever. The usual, Monica? Actually, surprise me. Oh, okay. How about you, Koizumi-san? Go ahead and surprise me too. Hell yeah, I'll be right back. With them gone, it just leaves me, Sayori, and Aoki-san. So what brings you here, Koizumi-san? Sayori's marketing tactics. Yeah. Monica and MC being so formal with each other, addressing each other by their surnames. Like, she referred to her as Monica in the previous scene. Oh well, anyway. Sayori's marketing tactics. Hey, what? It's true. Also, it piqued my interest since I do love to read. Well, I think you will fit in just fine. I'm back. Same here. I'll dig right in as soon as the tea is ready. A few minutes go by and we start smelling the sweet smell of Okamura-san's tea and Tamaki-san's desserts. Koizumi-san, your tea. Thank you, Okamura-san. My pleasure. I know they aren't my cupcake, but... Cupcakes, plural perhaps? Anyway, but voila. Ooh, Natsuki knows her sweets. Again, there's an extra apostrophe there for some reason. I know, I'm that awesome. I go to pick out a couple of snacks from the pile. Right as I picked out mine, Sis has already downed her cookie. Again, that picture probably shouldn't be the past tense there. Maybe I should. I don't know. I hope I'm not like embarrassing Hazel by pointing out typos and such. I don't know. I can't help slipping into proofreading mode when I go through these things. I mean, it's one thing when when I was going through club meetings, the dev for that one actively encouraged me to point out typos. Maybe I shouldn't assume that that's welcome in this case. Anyway, moving on. Sis has already downed her cookie. She is vicious with her desserts. I take a sip of Yuri's tea. Chamomile. Correct. Honey sweetness defined. Are you an avid tea drinker? No, however, I do enjoy it from time to time. Understandable. I then go to take a bite out of my snack. Everyone's just watching her eat her snacks and drink the tea here. Pairs well with the tea. It doesn't compare to my cupcakes, mind you, but it works. I think you all won me over. I have such a powerful team. We all begin to laugh. So, Koizumi-san, may I ask what type of literature you are interested in? My taste span to sci-fi novels. Tastes span or taste spans? One or the other. Anyway, Tastes span to sci-fi novels, history, and even hints of manga books when I'm feeling in the mood for slice of life. My recent is the novelization of the Silent Hill games. Um, and moving on. Ooh, I'm not too big on video games. However, I have read those books before. Yeah, I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna try to cut out the proofreading. I will point out that should be two with two O's. Anyway, you had me at manga. Really? What's your favorite? Slice of life as well. Ooh, how about you, Okumura-san? I am not a particularly huge fan with manga, but Natsuki has gotten me into a manga that I was interested in. Hey, we're getting there. In return, that she read something similar to my taste that she would like. Ah, knew she'd bring that up. I assume you two used to be polar opposites? Yeah, where it would lead to plenty of arguments. Ah, so are you two. Well, I hope that me being here does some good. It certainly will. So what about you, Aki-san? What's up? What's your favorite genre of literature? Oh, my favorites are actually sci-fi, short stories, and non-fiction writings. Ooh, we have sci-fi in common. What's your favorite? I have dwelled into Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Love that book. Fa- Fahrenheit, Fahrenheit 451. Fahrenheit 451. Monty and Tormuse. You read that book? I sure did. I actually love dystopian. I don't think I read that book. You okay with the synopsis, Yuri? Sure, I can handle it. Both Monica and I make up a small synopsis to help Yuri understand. That actually sounds like a good read. I'll have to pick it up. Honestly, it would sound like a nightmare to live in. Dystopian for a reason. I, I soon hear my phone go off. I check to see it's Chiyoko. I'm sorry, I need to take this. Go ahead. Heading outside the club room, I take her call. Mom has a little blood expression. There's a timer on this? Okay. Hello? Tormuse, where are you? I assumed you'd be home after school. Yeah, about that. Sayuri got me into her club. You're joining another club? That's right. That's wonderful. Also, I just thought of this, but it would also help keep his depression in check. Definitely. When will y'all be home? Okay, more world building. So, Sayuri's like open about her depression. That's probably the meds she was taking that they alluded to earlier. And both MC and their respective mom is aware of it. Are these buttons functional? Oh, hey, they light up when I mouse over them. Is this that phone app that was hyped up so much from Exit Music Redux? Among other mods, I assume. Anyway, when will you be home? We'll be home in roughly 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, I'll see you then. Love you. Love you too. Should I? I guess these are just regular skip and auto buttons. Oh, okay. Oh, these are the regular buttons that would normally be down here. It's just moved over here instead. So I click on history. Yeah, okay, it brings up the history. Yeah. Cool. Hang up the call. I got back to the group. Get back to the group, perhaps? Anyway, who is that? Chiyoko. She assumed I was going to be home. You tell her I'm stealing you for another hour every day. Sure did. Sorry, he. Wait, it was MC last name. So anyway, moving on. Here's Chiyoko, if you don't mind me asking. That's my mom. Termes and I been living together for a few years. She's just too nervous to call her mom. Well, you know why. Yeah, I know. Oh, shoot, it's past time to wrap up today. How, how, how? It felt like a breeze today. First club meeting of the year, and it went by like a flash of lightning. Well, it means one day closer to the end. and let's try to survive the rest of it. Well, I'll see y'all see y'all tomorrow. Take care. Maka's saying y'all as well. It's just comical to me. I mean, I'm assuming it's like a southern U.S. dialect thing that they keep saying y'all, um, despite the fact that it's doing a lot to reinforce the notion that this is a Japanese setting. Anyway, moving on. See y'all tomorrow. Take care. With that said, I grab my bag along with Sayo's. Oh, Koizumi-san, before you go, may I have a moment of your time? Yeah, hold on. Hands Sayo her bag. Thanks. I'll wait outside the club room. Okay. I then walk up to Aoki-san, who is fishing for papers. These stretches where there's no music is a little uncomfortable. Like, um, I mean, the original game conditions you to expect bad things to happen when the music stops. I don't know if that's intentional on Hazel's part or what, but anyway, moving on. I walk up to Aoki-san, who is fishing for papers. Need me? Yeah. Sorry, I lost the paper. I was. Here it is. What's this? Membership roster for anyone new joining the club. Just need you to print and sign your name. Yeah, I'd be glad to. And I want to say how great it is to have you here. I know we don't talk much in class or outside of class. Well, I think that should change. The blush. Then you may call me Monica. Termes. See you tomorrow, Monica. Bye, Termes. As we get onto our street, I start feeling a smile form on my face. What's got you in a smile? Oh, nothing. You like the club? I love your club, and the girls. I'm glad you like it. I was taking a gamble on if you'd stay or not. I don't see why I would or should leave. I'm glad. So, did you get any homework? Not necessarily homework, but we did get an introduction for a project in a couple of subjects. Math, on the other hand, I have a document to complete for it. Ah, seems like AP classes are a hassle. They are, however, I chose to attend AP because the principal recommended it to me. Second, it helps for university resumes and also career resumes. Well, I did get some mail from that art school that I wanted to attend. Didn't you get an acceptance letter from somewhere? Yeah, Osaka University. Lucky. Don't say it like that. You'll get yours. Hopefully. I then stopped Sayori as I put my hands on her shoulders. Hell no, I'm not taking that answer. But nothing. You won't hopefully get accepted. You will. Believe it, Sayori. But what if they turn me down? Then you say screw them and go to the next. Don't let defeat get to you. If you do that, then it's proving your depression right. Yeah. I don't know if you need to frame it that way exactly, but I will get accepted, even if I have to go through every university on Earth. That's what I like to hear. You always know how to beat back the rain clouds, you know. I may not. Hmm? I may not be the cure to depression, and you don't need to be. As long as we have each other, we can do anything. You're awesome, sis. You know that? That that what everyone says. That's what everyone says, I guess. You think Mama's dinner ready? Maybe, but I think it's our turn with dinner. Wait, is that pizza I smell? Open the door and we both head inside. Um, I open the door perhaps? Anyway. Going into the dining room, we see a pizza box in the middle of the table. Sayori's nose was right on the money. Hey girls, how's school? It was pretty good. Went well. Awesome. Y'all have homework? We both nod our heads. I definitely know you got homework. A couple projects due next week and a math document due this week. Well, before you tackle that, I got dinner. Thank you, Mom. Thanks, Joko. You're welcome, girls. Hang my bag over the chair, we all take our seats. Eat a dakimasu. Grabbing a couple of slices, I start eating. Phew, that is delicious. Out of the corner of my eye, Sayuri is almost finished with her second slice. So, Charmuse, you joined Sayuri's club? I did, yeah. I'm happy to hear that. Seemed like you need seemed like you need a new club to be in because of how much you missed the photography club. I did, but I feel like I'm going to love it there. You better. Or what? I'll bunk you. I stick my tongue out at her. You two are so silly. Just like Ren. Speaking of Dad, when is he coming home? Okay. For a second there, I mean, we did establish that Ren is her husband, but it was like, for a second there, I was like, was this implying that he died or something? But no, he's coming home. Okay. Speaking of Dad, when is he coming home? He told me that his work is moving him back here this week. Good. I miss Dad. I know you do, sweetheart. I miss him too. Anyway. We stay in silence for what feels like for a minute. What is the sentence? We stay in silence for what feels like 4 minutes? Feels like a minute? I don't know. This could do some proofreading. There's an ad break coming up in 4.5 minutes. I'm not sure how long this demo is. If it's only one day, then it might be awkward to have an ad break if this is about to finish. Let me just. Anyway, so I'm gonna move on. How is Ren doing? He's doing pretty good. I get to call him almost every night to see how he's doing. Still, I worry about him when he's away. Being an architect, I guess, is a scary job sometimes. Talk about the heights he goes through. I shudder, perhaps shudder with D's instead of a T there. Shudder at the thought of me being that high above the ground. Or is that a photography pun? I shudder? Anyway. I'm usually good with heights, but the heights that he goes on, no ma'am. I remember actually going to his job site because I was a paramedic back then. Going so far up felt like a death trap. I did, however, get to see Ren, so he made my day. You and Dad are so cute all the time. Hey now, I remember when you used to tease the both of us about our love. So silly you were. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot about that. You know we didn't forget. We didn't forget. Sorry, oddly gulps. I also remember you telling me about a certain boy. You wouldn't. You shouldn't underestimate a mother's power. You're dead. Charmuse! Me and Chico both laugh. Phew, that was a good pizza. Yeah, I'm stuffed. Yeah. Phew. Standing out of my chair, I stretch myself out. Well, we should get started on our homework. Yeah. While you are doing that, I should get some sleep for tomorrow. Okay, we'll take care of the trash and dishes. Thank you, sweetie. Good night, girls. Good night. Night, Mom. Finally finished. After making 2 presentations and a math document, granted I only need to do the beginning of those presentations, math always prevails in dragging me out into the dirt. Looking over on the couch, Sayuri is fast asleep. The clock on my laptop reads 9:30 p.m. After saving all my progress and shutting down for the night, I go to wake Sayo. Sis? Sayuri? Yeah. It's 9:30. You look pooped. Oh. Helping Sayo to her feet, I notice her homework next to her. Didn't finish it? No, we have till Friday. Good, because you definitely need sleep. After picking up my laptop, I walk Sayuri to her bedroom. Here you go. Sayuri lays down in her bed, but not before giving a big yawn. No, we're not. No, no, not. Well, I'm pooped. Wait, before you go, I want to say thank you for joining the club and everything. You're the best, you know that? Sayuri. I go over to hug Sayuri. Seriously, thank you. I know the girls like you. I can tell. Love you, Sayo. Love you too. After putting my laptop on charge, I start to clean a tiny bit in my room. Not much to clean, although my desk needs a little cleanup. I turn to notice the picture on my desk. It's crazy how much we've both changed. That's right. This was the fireworks festival a couple of years ago. That was a wonderful night we had. Placing the photo back down, I start crawling into bed. Cradling my plage, I begin dozing off. Part of trans culture. I don't know how the blahaj thing started. I'm gonna snooze the ad break. Um, my understanding is that the I think it's a like an IKEA thing, like the little stuffed shark somehow it came to symbolize the trans community. It's this little plush shark thing. Anyway, moving right along. We're going to go to the next day. Oh, uh-oh. We're getting an unfortunate flashback. Oh boy. Yeah, there did seem to be hints that Femsi came from a maybe abusive or at least unsafe household. So I don't know, content warning for possible abuse of some kind, I guess. Here we go. You're a pathetic son. How are you willing to get by in life if you're doing shit like this? I'm doing fine, Dad. Oh, really? You're pretending to be something that you'll never be? Akio, you are a boy and always will be. Oh dear. Okay, so transphobia content warning, I guess. God, your mother would be ashamed of you if she was here right now. No, she wouldn't. It's just you who wants to be a self-centered asshole and a bigot. You don't understand. Do not yell at me, you little bastard. You are effing disgrace to me. Can't feel a thing. I feel like crying. My cheek feels like it's bleeding. I feel... Gah! No, not again. Yeah, the sound effects seemed kind of quiet, but I think that was supposed to be the sound of her dad hitting her there, I guess. Anyway, after calming my breath for a few minutes, I grabbed my phone to check the time. 4:39. I don't think I can sleep after that. Getting out of bed, I start doing stretches. Phew, need to get some water. Grabbing a glass from the cupboards, I start filling it with water. To my muse. Turning around, I see Chioko wearing her work attire. She must have work today? Hey, did I frighten you? That's a question that I should be asking. But no, you didn't. Did I frighten you? No, I just woke up from a nightmare. I can probably guess what happened. Are you still tensed up? Yeah, I just came here for a glass of water. I think I may have something for that. Chioko walks over and pulls out a journal from the drawer. This is my grandmother's collection of tea recipes that she prepared for everybody whenever she visited. Mom didn't really have a reason to keep it around. So after I gave birth to Sayuri, she'd insisted that I keep it. What about Shuichi? Sorry, who? Shuichi only copied certain parts of the journal. He thought some of them would help with his kids. More like myself, actually. Yeah. So I recommend something called Hojicha-chi. Sorry, what's this? This is more world building, I'm assuming, but who's Shuichi? Copied certain parts of the journal. He thought some of them would help with his kids. I don't know. I guess we'll find out who that is later. Yeah, there's a compound called L-theanine, an amino acid that reduces your stress levels. That seems pretty convenient right now. It sure is. I actually have to get to work. Okay, have a great day. You do as well. She then gives me a hug and a kiss on the forehead. The instructions for that tea should be clear to understand. Okay, thank you, Chioko. Of course, sweetie. Love you. Love you too. Going back to the journal, I begin flipping through the pages. Oolong, Gyokura, chamomile. This was the tea that Okumura-san made for the club yesterday. Seems like a journal that she'd have as well. Here it is, Hojisha. Reading through the instructions and recipes, I get a good grasp of what I need to do. Okay, so I do this. Perfect. After several minutes, I successfully made a batch of Hojisha tea. Time to taste. After pouring it into a cup, I blow on it to cool it off. Ooh, that's really good. Fresh air might also do the trick. Balcony should be fine. We're learning the geography of the MC's home. So beautiful. April morning air feels so calming. Is it April? You said the year just started. Okay. Ad break is imminent. Okay, this in-game day is going on a little longer than expected. I think he'll just get a jump start on that break. I'll be right back. And I'm back again. Excuse me. The April morning air feels so calming. Ojishi was a great idea. Looking up at the sky, I noticed that some stars are still out as well as the moon. Now is definitely a good time as any. Placing the tea down, I walk back inside. As good a time as any for what? Walking over to my desk, I fish up my camera and tripod. Oh yeah? I have a really nice idea. Setting up the tripod and camera, I begin calibrating the lens. Said I'd do this yesterday, but I guess things got in the way. Stabilizing the camera, I then take the shot. Yep, that'll do it. I pull my out phone. I pull out my phone perhaps to check the time. 5:08 a.m. It's almost been half an hour. Could get some reading done, as long as I don't disturb Sayori. I'll at least wait till my alarm goes off, then I'll start my morning. Six already? Good book will do that to you, I swear. Bookmarking my book, I get up and start making breakfast. Okay, let's steam the rice. Finished. Beautiful breakfast of white rice, miso shiro, and fish. Mom would be very proud. I then start to hear footsteps coming from the stairs. Considering she refers to her adoptive mom by name, Chiyoko, I'm assuming when she says mom would be proud, she's referring to her actual mom, like her biological mom. Because during the flashback dream sequence, um, her dad remarked that I don't know, mom would be ashamed or blah blah blah. So I'm presuming that Femc's mom died a while ago, and whatever circumstances led to her being here, I'm not sure if her dad also passed away, or if maybe she was pulled out of there because it was an abusive household. I mean that dream sequence seemed to imply that that her dad was getting violent with her. Anyway, oof, throat is really rough. I'm trying to drink lots of water. Anyway, I then start to hear footsteps coming from the stairs. Oops, what did I click on? Oh, those are, wow, it's dated in 2019. These are saved games from Somnium from way back when. I made the comment earlier that uh, the mod author for this mod didn't adjust the location for save games um, from whatever the default for the template was, and yeah, apparently this used the same template as Somnium did from probably the rest of that particular mod author's mods as well. Um, anyway, moving right along. Then start to hear footsteps coming from the stairs. There she is. Good morning, Sayori. Good morning, Tremuse. You made breakfast? Sure did. Miso shiro with fish and rice. That sounds delicious right now. Go right ahead and sit down. I'll serve it. Here you are. Thank you. After making sure everything is right, I then take my seat. Again, the music has stopped. What's with these long periods of silence in this? Anyway, you want to say it? Itadakimasu. Itadakimasu. Wow, this is really good. Thank you. I was thinking of something that is both nutritious and quick. Um, sorry, the spelling nutritious looked. Okay, whatever. Moving on. Gotcha. I noticed my great grandma's tea book on the counter. Yeah, Choco let me use it to brew tea a couple hours ago. Why so early? I had a nightmare about my dad. Hmm. I really hate that you have to go through those. I know, but the Ojisha did help. That's good. I also got the chance to take a picture of the early morning with the moon. The moon? Uh, sorry, I said I was going to stop drawing so much attention to the typos, but yeah, okay. I think it's supposed to say moon. Moon and stars. Sweet. I'll get the art started right. I'll get the art started right away. Of course. So, could you maybe tell me a little bit more about the girls? Something that I may have missed from yesterday? Yeah, definitely. What do you want to know? I want to know more about dot dot dot. Oh, we're actually getting a choice, are we? Um, um, um. Oh, oh, this is an unfortunate menu button placement. Um, I can't select the pages 5, 6, and 7 because the return button is in the way. Anyway, let's just put these on page 9, I guess. Um, yeah, this feels like it needs some adjustments. Anyway, um, so is this gonna be is this like dating sim kind of thing with roots and so on? I don't know. I didn't know anything about this mod going into it. um, but I kind of I mean it seemed to be hinting that there was a thing between MC and Monica, so maybe I'll just go with Monica. Monica's one of the sweetest people I know. She helped foster a few clubs, including the photography club. Wait, really? The photography club too? As in the club that MC was running? Anyway, that's actually how Monica and I met for the first time. Kimura-san and I were trying to decorate and rearrange the room for the culture festival. Monica came to help since she was the second year class president. Very dependable, as always. Though I guess with how good you are to others, people get jealous and start making rumors about you. Hmm? Disgusting. The rumors are crazy, but they eventually died down, I guess. It's funny. What is? The fact that I can see a lot of you in Monica. Really? Really? I can tell you two are going to be better friends now. I think so too. Why does the thought of that make me feel so happy? I want to know more about... Okay, so I guess maybe we're going to go through all 4 of them. Wonder what is this more foreshadowing, more world building? What rumors could we be talking about here? Start. I guess with how good you are to others, people get jealous and start making rumors about you. Anyway, let's go with Yuri. Yuri's is one of the smartest people I know. Like, okay, one of the smartest people I know. She's an avid reader who's mostly read by herself. She used. Oh, it's doing the normal the normal visual novel dance, like swapping hands. Uh, sorry, there's another mod for DDLC, the normal visual novel, one of the earliest mods out there, where like each line, the characters like whatever Cyrus talking, her hands swap sides. And I think it's like they just felt compelled to switch poses for novelty's sake or whatever, I guess. But it ended up they just kept like Sai just keeps doing this with every line. Anyway, moving right along. She used to be someone you couldn't hold small talk with because she was very anxious and timid. Only recently we got her to open up like she did. Seems like y'all did quite an amazing job given yesterday's club meeting. I know, right? It was mostly Monica that helped, but I considered it a team effort. Sounds like a team I want to be in. Sairi's eyes have been closed for like the last 10 lines. I think that's unintentional. I think because one of the MPT features is that you have to specify like once you specify closed eyes once, they stay closed until you specify open eyes again. I have a sneaking suspicion that Sairi's eyes weren't supposed to be closed for all of those lines. Anyway, sounds like a team I want to be in. You're already in it, sis. I wanted to know more about Natsuki. Natsuki is one of the most bubbly of the group. She may sound rude at first, but deep down she cares for everyone. Yeah, I noticed it the first time she saw me, but she lightened up. She can be hard to read, but it's patience. She's much more better than a year ago. What happened? I still don't have the exact details, but when she was living with her dad, she looked more frail and more angry. Turns out she was being abused daily. Oh, yikes. Oh my god. Things only got better when her mom found out and took her away from him. That's good. Can't imagine what it's like going through abuse from a parent. No offense. It's okay. Nobody deserves to be abused in any way. Let's change topic. I want to know more about Sairi. Oh, I heard that she's a mystery girl. Ooh, do tell. I heard that she's the most bubbly and gentle of the group. Tell me more. Vice president as well as stellar artist for the Art Society? Damn, you go girl. And the best part, she's got a best friend who is basically a sister to her. Shut up. Dead serious. She got this secret that literally nobody knows, not a soul other than the people she's extremely close to. What might this secret be? I'll tell, but you cannot spread the word. I promise to never say a word. In that case, I heard that she has a big fat crush on the Canadian exchange student. Hmm? Canadian, eh? Sairi. I use my shirt to conceal my blush. Sorry, had to do that to you. You're such a meanie. The me that just became the meanier. Change the subject now. Okay, okay. Who else did you want to know about? Pulling my phone out, I check the time. It's about time we get ready. um, who else do you want to know about? It feels like, whatever. Um, crush on the Canadian exchange student. Is this implying that MC is the Canadian exchange student? Or... Anyway, moving on. It's about time we get ready. Okay. Thanks again for breakfast. Of course. You can get a head start. I'll take care of the dishes. If you insist. We're gonna get some music now? Lunchtime. Thank goodness I saved some time to make a bento. Before I manage to get out of my desk, Monica approaches me. Hi, Tormuse. Hey, Monica, how are you? Pretty good, actually. Second day at school, and I already feel overwhelmed with work. Oof, is it that bad? Best believe it is. I can barely walk a step without getting told to fill out papers. And while I'm on the subject, here you go. Sorry, Okay, yeah, that's fine. We both start to giggle. What's this for? A form that basically says you'll still be on the student council. Done. Just a signature and date. Thank you very much. Are you doing anything during lunch? I was gonna hang out with friends, but I think I'm just... I think I'm just Skip. What? I'm assuming this is a typo. I'm just not sure what it was supposed to say. I think I'll just skip, I guess? As in skip it out on her friends? Sorry, my headphone cord is caught in the chair. I swear, I'm trying not to focus on the typos, but so once in a while there's one I'm actually not sure what it was supposed to say. Anyway, probably would be the best for my health. Hmm. I've known Monica for most of my time here. She's always had to throw in fake smiles whenever these friends were around, or pretty much anybody wanted would want to be seen with a popular girl. I can tell she hates being used like that. You don't hang out with Tamaki-san and Okamura-san? I sometimes get to, but they sometimes have stuff to do. So it's a 50-50 chance I get to hang out with them. If you like, would you like to spend the lunch hour with me? Oh, Sayori isn't joining? No, she has some stuff to work on with Nakamura-sensei. In that case, yeah, I'll join you. Awesome. Is the classroom fine? Fine with me. I I kind of half wonder if the fact that I selected Monica first caused this interaction to happen, or I don't know. Anyway, and the lack of music is still discomforting. Um, I mean, unless there's a special reason for the absence of music, I would much prefer that there was music during these scenes. Um, Hazel, if you're watching, take note. Anyway, we start to adjust our chairs, I guess, so that my desk is between us. As I pull up my bento, I can see Monica's lunch. Delicate sushi with wasabi and a salad to go. So what did you make for lunch? I made salmon this morning and I had extra, so I went with that for lunch. I also made a small potato salad and some broccoli to go with it. I have to, broccoli has a double C and a single L. Anyway, uh, yum. How about you? I went with mackerel sushi and spinach with cherry tomatoes. I'm, tr- I'm trying to resist the urge to. Spinach has an A in it. Anyway, and that is super yummy. So, I've been wondering, are you and Sayuri actually sisters? No, actually. We call each other sisters because of the time we spent together as kids all the way to us living together. Her mom and dad are basically my adopted parents. If you don't mind me asking, what happened to your birth parents? Sorry, was there... Okay, I thought there was an extra line there or something. I knew that question would come up again. I guess I have to lie to get myself out of this. Oh dear. That, hmm, hmm. My mom died of cancer, and my dad died in a car accident before I became a first year. So this is the lie she's telling people? So what actually happened, I wonder? Anyway, Chioko and Ren decided to adopt me, with Sayuri heavily pushing for it. My God, I'm really sorry to hear that. I I shouldn't have asked. No, you're fine. I wasn't offended. Good. The last thing I wanted was for you to hate me. Yeah. I I mean, I don't think like I don't think offending the person is what would be the concern here. I think the concern would be more bringing up unpleasant memories than causing offense. But whatever. Anyway, Monica, I don't have the heart capable to. Then let's change the subject. Monica laughs. I swear the ceremony was crazy, but the couple were one of my best clients ever. Being a freelance photographer sounds like the best job ever. Oh my God, girl, best opportunity of my life. I get recommended by most, if not all, of my clients. Good record online, and I make really good money. My job doesn't make too much, but my grandfather has been teaching me a trade. Ooh, what trade? It's kind of embarrassing saying it. Why is that? Would you make fun of me if I said it's mostly geared towards guys? Not at all, actually. I wouldn't judge you for anything. You mean that? I nod my head sincerely. Geared towards guys? What do you mean, Monica? Well, my grandfather has been teaching me how to fix automotive vehicles. Oh, okay. That's awesome. So you could potentially be a mechanic. Exactly. My grandfather has been really supportive of me and insisted that he help teach me a trade. So you would have a skill to fall back on in case something doesn't go right. Exactly. My parents weren't exactly the most supportive of my choices, but at least they had the will to let me do them. Sounds like your grandfather is an amazing person. He really is. Lunch is over already. Damn, that felt kind of quick. Tell me about it. At least it's getting close to the end. It does feel like hanging with the people you actually want to be around makes it all better. Can't help but feel hot in the face. You're too kind, Monica. Hmm. We soon hear the rest of the class pouring in. Walking to club together after this? You got it, Madam President. Giggle. I mean, so you want to try poetry for club activities? Yeah, I really wanted to do it last year, but I didn't have enough time to implement it. I've learned that writing very helpful and a little I've learned that okay. Yeah, more typos. I've learned that writing is very helpful and a little therapeutic in a way. I've done some poetry before, so I know what you mean by being therapeutic. By any chance, do you happen to have any of your poems on you? I might have a few at home. Why do you want them? Why do you want them to be examples? No reason really. Hey, finally we got some music. Uh, hey, girlies. Hello, Monica, Koizumi-san. Good afternoon, Okamura-san. How's your day? Pretty good, actually. Hey, you two. Glad you officially joined the club. I'm glad you joined us well. Us well? What? Us well? I guess we'll say as well. Anyway, glad to be here as well. As you should. If you need me for anything, I'll be in the usual spot. As she turns away, she runs towards the closet. Guessing that's the usual spot. While I have you, I thought I'd give you a welcoming gift. She then pulls out a book that I can tell I haven't read before. This is a book that I've read countless times before. From the look on your face, I can tell you haven't read it yet. Your assumption was correct. Taking the book, I begin inspecting it. The book is very ominous and can tell what genre it is. I can tell what genre it is. Flipping over to the back of the book, I skim over the summary. Is this going to be Portrait of Markov, or are we going to switch things up here? Nailed it. Sounds like my kind of read. I'm glad you think so. And if you're up for it, after reading it, maybe we can... discuss it if you like. What was those expressions accompanying that pause there? Anyway. Absolutely. Great. I'll be looking forward to it. If you need anything else, I'll be over there. I got a good bunch. That's a team leader I know. Hardly, just got lucky with the people I got. That's it, though. Great leadership brings great people. You should know that. Hmm? I guess I just don't take credit for some of my accomplishments. Out of some instinct, I take hold of Monica's forearm in an attempt to assure her. I think you should start doing that, because I know you deserve it. I'll try. Some curious pauses in this. Taking her forearm, is that a reassuring gesture? I don't know. Anyway. You always know how to psych someone up. No wonder you were such an amazing cheerleader. I had a knack for it. It was a lot more than just a knack. Oh? That look accompanying the blush there. It's like Monica watching her cheerleading. Anyway. Well, I think I should go do some reading. Of course. I have to go find Sayori, so I should be back. I'll be waiting. Okay. I guess with her away, I should figure out what to do. Oh, hey. You get another choice. So, read from Yuri's book, Go See Natsuki, or do your own thing. Huh. Well, I mean, given the choice, I mean, I think I want to do the thing that's more interactive. I mean, I have a feeling that reading from Yuri's book is going to prompt Yuri to come over or something. Um, but going to see Natsuki seems like the more active choice. Or, I don't know, doing own thing could also be an active choice in itself, in its own way. I mean, I don't know. I mean, this is just a demo. I don't know how long it's going to be. I Yeah, I have no idea. Like I don't know. Like the narrative just seemed to hint at more of a connection with Monica, so I'm kind of tempted to, in a way to go, like in terms of like meta narrative, like maybe doing own thing is uh, tends to go more in the direction of Monica. I don't know. Yeah. I'm open to suggestions, but chat's been fairly quiet. So I guess I have to pick something for myself. Um, not that it matters or anything. I'm gonna go. Actually, gonna go with do your own thing. Let's give that a shot. I should definitely get some of my priorities checked before I do anything else. I'm back, everyone. Oh, that was short-lived. um, yeah, maybe now I suddenly regret that I didn't go check on Natsuki or something. Anyway, I got our vice pres back. Sorry I'm late. You're fine, sis. You didn't miss a thing. What time is it? About 10 till. Good. I need to do an announcement. Um, Sorry, it looked like yeah, an announcement. An announcement. Yeah. Sorry. I said I would try not to slip into proof video mode. I'll keep going. Me and Yuri take our seats at the front. Okay, everyone. I have something to say before we all leave for the day. First, I'd like to welcome Tormuse to her first official day here. Very happy to be here. We are very happy to have you too. Secondly, I'd like for us to decide on a weekly activity that we can do, though I'm not really sure how to go about choosing. Tross. That could work. What about a rank choice vote? Rank choice vote? It's a voting system that prioritizes popularity over votes. So in this instance, there are 5 of us, we all submit our ideas, then our choices are ranked from 1 to 5, and whichever has the least popularity gets eliminated. I can even see us making the most popular option the one we do first and so on. And so that we can do all of our ideas without eliminating any of them. That's a genius idea, Yuri. Malka then hands each of us an index card. So, the task for today is to write an idea on the card, and then tomorrow we'll vote on our most to least favorite. That sound good to everyone? Sounds good to me. I love it. Very delightful. Sounds awesome. With that, y'all are free to y'all are free to leave. After we break, I walk towards my bag and pull up my phone to see I have an unread message. It's from Ren. Okay, adoptive father. Hey, sweetie. Call me when you can. I'll call you as soon as Sairi and I start heading home. Putting my phone away, Sairi approaches me. Oh, nice to keep here. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Why did Papyrus attack everyone? Is this a joke? Everyone is blue? Oh. You mean the text being blue? I'm not sure why the text is blue. That's just how the mod is, I guess. Mm. Papyrus is that an Undertale reference? I haven't actually played Undertale, but I'm aware there's a character by that name in that game. Anyway, moving on. Putting my phone away, Sairi approaches me. You ready to head home? Yeah. Sure am. Let's go. So, your first official day. How was it? I loved it. I kind of thought it would be an okay experience, but I had a really good time. I knew you'd have a great time there. Getting to know Okumura-san and Tamaki-san, hell, you've become closer friends with Monica. I really appreciate you inviting me. You're super duper welcome, sis. By the way, Ren texted me saying he wanted to call. What are you waiting for? Call him! Pulling out my phone, I press Ren's contact button. Fukuhara Ren speaking. Hey, Dad! Hey, sweetie, how are you? Good, how are you? Can't complain. Tormuse, you doing good, sweetheart? I'm doing wonderful. What are you up to? Driving back into town? Gonna stop in a hotel for the night? Should be back before you do get home after school. Good, we miss you. Very much. We can hear an audible sniff coming from the receiver. You two just know just how to make a father feel wanted. Also, I managed to get gifts for you two and your mother. Gifts? Can't wait. I can't help but giggle over Sayuri's excitement. And the excitement was misspelled. Oh well. Alright, girls, I have to go. Okay, drive safely. We love you. I love you both very much. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye, girls. As we hang up, we find ourselves at our front door. I wonder where Chiyoko is. This is MC's kitchen background. Wait, what? I'm confused. They have... What happened to the kitchen background that we've been using up to this point? Or are Sayuri's parents living separately? And this is they're going to is this Ren's place? Anyway, moving on. Sorry. Wonder where Choco is. Not sure, but I'm gonna go change. Same. Before heading up, I noticed a piece of paper on the kitchen table. Gone to the supermarket. Be back soon. That's a sweet text log background. Oh yeah. This is the menu background. Yeah, we got a little trans bracelet and a lesbian bracelet there. Yeah, it's good stuff. I'm sort of presuming this is like special art commissioned for the mod. Anyway, gone to the supermarket. Be back soon. Well, that answers that question. Okay, so this is their house. What was with the different kitchen background there? I think that feels like a mistake or an oversight. We had a different kitchen background in the previous scenes. I think Hazel just slipped up there. Oh well. After hanging my bag onto my chair, I collapse into my bed. Comfy. You okay, sis? Yeah, just a little tired. I feel ya. Oh, Choco went to the supermarket. Oh, did she leave a note? Is Cyrus supposed to be visible here? This mod's got some errors in it. I mean, it has got moments that feel unintentional. Sorry, I don't mean to. It's still a cute mod, and all, but I don't know. It could just use a bit of polishing. Oh well, moving on. Oh, did she leave a note? At least she was able to tell us. Yeah. As I get up to change, Sayuri comes in and plops herself onto my bed. So, what held you up at the beginning of club? Nakamura-sensei asked me to help assist the art club with their remodeling. Oh, why the remodeling? They're getting ready for the Summer Arts Convention in June. Seeing all the new kids in the club made me feel hopeful for them. Well, will the Literature Club be making an effort in, let's say, the Culture Festival? Oh, definitely. Monica and I have discussed it a little bit, but we'll save that discussion for later down the road. Long pause. Huh. What? I have to ask, what's your cup size? Sayuri. That's, a little personal. I take a minute to think about it. Okay. Definitely C cups. Why? Oh, wow. Okay. She then starts to play with her boobs. Excuse me, Sayuri, what is going on? What is happening in this scene? They're still pretty big. I was about to say, Sayuri, Tormuse, I'm home. Well, you better get dressed. The thought of my boobs still growing brings a smile to my face, I guess. What is? Welcome to the stream, Illuminatora. What a time to join, indeed. Yes, we have we have a female MC, trans femme MC actually. She's apparently on HRT, and yes, her boobs are coming in. I don't know why that dialogue came out of nowhere there. It came very out of nowhere, but oh dear, the identical twins. Yeah, oh, this is their mom. Well, Sayuri's mom, and they've adopted MC. That's why MC is addressing Sayuri as sis. Um, but they're not like blood related sisters. um, I hope this isn't playing into that, that trope of, oh, they're stepsisters, so they're not technically sisters, so it's okay for them to get together, kind of deal. Like that whole trope. Um, it's, I mean, I don't know. That's a weird trope that seems to come up in like certain animes, or so I hear. Anyway. This is amazing. I'm quite familiar with DDLC, but not the modding side of it. Oh yeah, yeah. The modding community has been thriving for a while. Well, I mean, okay, it's not thriving as much these days as it used to, but it's still kicking around. There are like literally hundreds of mods out there for DDLC. um, And yeah, I've made a few. I mean, I've made 9 mods myself over the years, um, and I've played some of them on my channel. Um, yeah, I haven't. I've been somewhat distant from the modding community for the last few years, but I don't know. Pride Month seemed like a good time to bring up a Pride themed mod. So yeah, good. Generally hate that exact opposite of good rep. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I don't know if that's the direction this mod is going in. It seemed like there was a hint of like going in the direction of um, what am I trying to say? It seemed to be hinting at a thing, having a thing between Femc and Monica. We'll see how it goes, I guess. Um, I'm sorry. The more I look at this sprite, the more it's disconcerting. It is like it's a mashup of Sayuri's head with like Monica's body, and you can even see the hair color changes between, like that's Monica's ponytail there. Um, it's like whatever. Art is hard. Sometimes you just have to work with what you got. So I can't say I blame the author for it or anything. Um, moving right along. That sounds very. Wait, what was very yummy? What did she say? Oh, it just. Okay. I thought because the last line is about the boobs. Okay. Anyway, I guess we didn't hear what was sounded yummy. That sounds very yummy. There you are, Tormuse. I was just changing into some comfy clothing. Can I? I'm curious. Can I? Template settings. Can I change that to Tormusa to reflect? uh, that was the name that I had when I had Femc in the previous. Maybe it doesn't update here. Yes. Just changing into some comfy clothing. I told Sire this, but I make my I'm making my ramen for dinner. Oh yeah, there you go. It adjusted the name. Tormusa. Tormusa makes her return. Yes. Oh my God, you're the best. I'm glad you think so. So, how was school? It was really good. My first day at club was really nice. That's amazing, dear. Nakamura-sensei asked me to help the art club with remodeling for the summer arts convention. Really now? Will your painting still be up? Mm-hmm. I'm actually going to get it back before I graduate. That's awesome, sweetie. Oh, Ren called us. He said that he's coming home tomorrow and with gifts. How sweet of him. All right, girls, I'm going to get started on dinner. Would you like some help? I appreciate it, sweetie, but I know you got homework. Or you have homework, I guess. After homework? Hmm, I'll be fine. Besides, dinner will be ready before you finish. Well, I tried. Finally, math is done. After submitting the copy online, I power off the computer. Yeah, again, we're back to having no music, and it's still disconcerting. Oh well. Picking up the index card, I start brainstorming ideas. Hmm? And this still bugs me. Is there? I don't know. Is there a setting somewhere I can change so that these menu buttons are not blocking the view of the history? Anyway, maybe hyphen and then no. The line that skipped over. Theatrical reading? Hold on. What's this? Is this a flashback? What was that? What was that there? Anyway, so you want to try poetry for club activities? Yeah, I really wanted to do it last year, but I didn't have enough time to implement it. I've learned that writing your thoughts out on paper can be very helpful and a little therapeutic in a way. Didn't that line have a typo in it before? Did Hazel correct that the typo just for the flashback? Oh, it's not a flashback. There's no sepia filter. Yeah. Poetry. It's not a bad idea, actually. Opening my desk drawer, I start rummaging through it to find one of my poems. Wow. Haven't seen you in forever. I remember I wrote this after Sayuri took me in. Oh? Maybe not this one. Rummaging through the drawer, I find another one of my poems. Yeah, this is much better. Writing my idea down, I place the index card and the poem into my bag. What to do? Who could be calling me at this hour? It's a number I don't know. Monica? Well, if it's a number you don't know, then why is it labeled Monica? Loving the phone usage here? Yeah. Hello? Hello? Am I speaking to Koizumi Tormusa? Yes, you. Wait a minute. Monica? Hey, it's me. How did you get my number? A certain someone gave it to me. Sayuri, of course. I was going to put you in our group chat so we all can talk to each other. Yeah, I'd like that. But I really called because I needed to talk to someone. I'm your clubmate and friend. You can call me anytime. Thank you. So, what are you up to? Nothing much. Putting the call on speaker, I place my phone on the desk. Just in my room. Same. I got barely anything to do. No, I get that. So, did you call to just talk, or was there something on your mind? Just wanted to talk. That's all. How sweet of you. Scratch that. It's both. Going back to the desk, I put my full attention on Monica. What's on your mind? A lot of things. I'm just so overwhelmed, and it hasn't even been a week. I have too much stuff to do for the student council, my job, and my parents. You want to talk about it? I really shouldn't offload all my problems on you. It wouldn't be fair. Okay, but if you need anything, I'm just a phone call away. And thank you so much. Tell you what, how about all of us hang out together this weekend? Maybe. I'm way overdue for a get-together. Yeah, you can go shopping or go out to eat. And that sounds really good, actually. I've always felt like you were looking out for me. You haven't changed one bit since we first met. You start giggling. Well, I'll let you go so you can get to bed. Yeah, I'm pooped. Same. Alright. Night, Monica. Night. Ending the call, I start getting ready for bed. An exception has occurred. Oh dear. Name error, name light switch underscore O is not defined. Oh boy. Hazel, if you're watching this, you need to, oh no, and there's a bot in chat. My stream is being sabotaged. Um, Someone forgot their sound effects definition? Yeah. Is it a sound effect? It's not clear. It might be a sound effect. They probably typoed the. If that's what it is, it's probably sound. Yeah, oh yeah, store audio. Yeah. I'm gonna hit ignore and hope this doesn't break anything. No exception allowing to continue. This often leads to additional errors. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I mean that. I mean it also. I can't rule out the possibility that since this uses base template functions and it, it it saves it shares saves with the default template and which means that it saves all the the global variables and so on. So it could be that other mods are interfering with it. I mean, the solution is to yeah, go Hazel, if you're watching, go into options.rpy. There is a line which indicates where the mod puts save games, um, and you just need to give it a unique name so it puts it in its own place. Um, yeah, because if it shares persistent data with other mods, you're going to get unpredictable effects. Anyway, moving right along. So comfy. Don't know why, but I feel like tomorrow is going to be a great day. Going to the club, Ren coming home, plus that new series that Cyrene and I want to watch. My mind wanders what Monica said that was overwhelming her. Her parents. Maybe we are, I think I'm supposed to say maybe. Maybe we are in the same boat about our parents. Saying that, I start thinking about the dream last night. You can be dead for all I care. Oof. that that seems to imply that Termina doesn't actually know what became of her father? It there was a line of dialogue earlier that indicated that MC and Sairi were friends before, like they were childhood friends long before MC got adopted by Sairi's parents. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I guess maybe we'll find out as it goes along. But I just wonder, like, did Femsy just run away from home? Or, I mean, if that's the case, I would think that she wouldn't be hard to find if she just went to her childhood friend's home. I don't know. Anyway. Oh, hey. Oh, is this it? Thanks for playing the second beta of my mod. I hope you enjoyed the revisions along with the continuation of the mod. Chapter 1 should be completed by mid-June, hopefully, so stay tuned. Wait, mid-June of what year? Because this was released last year. I, um, I have a sneaking suspicion that, I mean, I did like skim over some comments from Hazel that indicated that the mod wasn't progressing as quickly as she wanted. But yeah, I have to watch the VOD seeing as I came in only 20 minutes ago. Yeah. Love Hazel Flakes. There you go. And the end. Okay. I guess that's the end of this mod demo. And we get that background again. Uh, cool. Okay. Um, so yeah, what can I say about this? It's so far it feels very like slice of lifey, I guess. Like it's all. I mean, it's kind of what you have to expect with a demo. I mean, it's all set up with no payoff. That's like there's all kinds of foreshadowing and hints about backstories and relationships and so on. Like there was a comment about Natsuki being more frail and angry in the past, which you know seems to lean into that. There's a particular headcanon which seems to be popular that like Natsuki's dad is abusive on the level of starving her or whatever. Um, um, things like that. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, it could be cool to see where it goes. I hope Hazel's still working on it. Like I've said before, I'll say it again. Like starting projects, like creative projects like these, it's easy to start, but not so easy to finish. And it takes some measure of like self-discipline to keep working on them day by day. Um, especially if it's something that you're just doing for fun. Again, the logo I noticed has a mix of a trans flag on the upper right and lesbian flag in the lower left. Um, yeah, just something I noticed. Um, yeah, but it's neat. And hey, like I said, it's nice to have some some LGBT representation in the modding community because there's so little of it that I've observed. And with a few mods, I actually drop stuff to look at. Sorry, hold on, missed a message there. Not gonna lie, I would love to be able to proofread this either once it's done or if another demo comes out. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't know how active Hazel is in the community. I've never interacted with her before. I just someone mentioned this mod in passing as a nice Pride themed mod, so I figured I'd check it out. Um, yeah. What else can I say about it? Um, um, Yeah, like I said, it just feels like a lot of setup with no payoff because there's all these instances of world building, of uh, building up what's coming, but we don't see it yet, I guess. Um, but it does act as a nice demo for for showing the character relationships and hints of backstory and so on. It's enough to generate some intrigue about what's going on and so on. So yeah, neat stuff. Yeah, there's an ad break coming up in 2 minutes. See if I can head this off before that happens. I think yeah, I don't know. Not sure what else to say about it. Um, that makes this stream today a little short. Um, I almost wondering if maybe I should pick up another mod or something to fill up the stream, or maybe just raid out. Looking at who else is streaming right now, I think I might give a raid to Liz the Fantastic. She's playing Dream Daddy, which is again along the lines of Pride themed um, Pride themed stories. Dream Daddy is one that I hear a lot of good things about. It's shoot. Okay, I'm just gonna snooze the ad break there. Um, There's a limit to how many times I can snooze the ads within a 24-hour period. Dream Dive is great fun. Yeah, let's give her a rate. I don't. I probably won't stick around for the stream because I might want to play Dream Daddy at some point. And I don't want to get too many spoilers or anything, but I hear good things about it. It looks cool. It's good, well put together Pride themed game about like a same sex uh, uh, dating simulator kind of deal where which features a diverse cast of characters. Like I look back at that GGLC prequel I was writing last year in the spirit of the month, of course. Thanks, Club Being Server, for being my one remaining social life tied to DLC. Yeah. Hey, I mean, if this inspires you to work on it, power to you. Make mods is fun. It's just as Dev would say, just make sure you finish it. Starting it is easy. Finishing it is the hard part. Like you wanna, I remember Isacube, you had like a couple dozen like ideas kicking around. Like pick an idea and finish it. You know, you wanna actually release something. But yeah, yeah, you know, it's a cute, wholesome mod. You know, I mean, it's got hints of angst, like there are hints that there was like an abusive history, but Femc is into a happier, more wholesome kind of situation, and that's kind of cool. And it sort of feels like it's heading for the story being about dealing with the baggage that comes with that sort of unpleasant upbringing. It kind of also makes me curious about like if this is setting up like a dating sim kind of situation, like how are the scenes where you got to know at some point it's gonna come up like Femc is gonna come out as trans, and like how is that going to be handled, and like how is the question of like, oh hey, like judging by the little lesbian bracelet here, somebody's a lesbian here. Who's gonna be the one to come out as being into girls here? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. Well, I mean, hopefully, yeah, like I said, hopefully Hazel keeps working on this. In the meantime, yeah, let's set up this raid. Because yeah, Liz the Fantastic is. In addition to being a generally like LGBT friendly streamer, she's just a delightful human being. She's just always pleasant to watch. Oh wow, she's almost 9 hours into a 12-hour stream. Okay, she's been at this for a while. She's she's a trooper. She's she's committed to the Pride Month theming here. Anyway, I think that's all for now. Until next time.